bring Evie, you probably won't beat me, but bro, we can't be about no small shit. Overseas got the crowd doing mosh pit. Can't believe that I'm still in apartments. Businessman went and got me in office. $1 million deals, I get them often. $1 was serving on Spar Street. All legit, he gon' stay with the chopstick. I got raw, that shit made me a monster. If bitch should notice my sister, my mamas. Now they houses as big as they want. I didn't run up no motherfucking commas. Look at Lil Donna. Living like we in a race. I might come in first and second, but I won't ever be last. Lately I been in my bag. Bro told me don't take my foot off the gas. They give you an inch, gonna take you a mile. I'ma shoot by myself like a technical foul. City to city, got girls going wild. And I reach for my chain when I jump in the crowd. Lambo Solo got a squad. We finally made it, let's pop us a bottle. I took the lead and let everyone follow. They know I'm running it right to the bank. They want me to ease up, I didn't leave them in the breathing room. Sorry, I told them I can't. Heard you a rat, so you know what's gonna happen whenever we catch you. I run with them snakes. Peep all the moves I've been making. By the time I get 40, I gotta be one of them greats. Watch how I move with this paper. I know if I slip up one time, they gon' try to come take it. Real as it getting, these niggas be faking. I don't want they vibes, so they hand ain't shaking. She on that 42 straight with no chaser. I'm trying to get out of here and go taste it. Yeah, my diamonds be VVs. They don't wanna see us on TV unless it's the news. I got something to prove. Yeah, I'm young, but got something to lose. In the street, I done paid all my dues. No extortion, ain't talking about literally. I be walking on beats, is you hearing me? I just pray that my kids be a bigger me. They can't get rid of me. My diamonds be VVs. They don't wanna see us on TV unless it's the news. I got something to prove. Yeah, I'm young, but got something to lose. In the street, I done paid all my dues. No extortion, ain't talking about literally. I be walking on beats, is you hearing me? I just pray that my kids be a bigger me. They can't get rid of me. Wake up every day, somebody harassing me. I got rich, they need money, they asking me. I was sitting in jail, they look out for me. Ones who need me, no same ones who doubted me. I been handling my own, they can vouch for me. They'll way down with me, know that she proud of me. Turn the heat up, ain't nobody hot as me. Everywhere dollars be, that's how I gotta be. I didn't gave her the word, now she not leaving. Say she love me to death, told her stop breathing. He try to do what I do, but we not even. I want all of the beef, I am not vegan. Boy, you said it was smoke, nigga, stop speaking. Vince the door, drop the top, I can't stop speeding. Trying to see if this bitch hit the top speed. Hit the bitch from the back, have a knock. Call me baby ho, I control the rock. If the rap slow, I control the block. Yeah, I'm really it, and you niggas not. Got a couple coups, I can draw the top. I done made it, nigga, all these digits coming in. I'm saving for the bigger picture. No one day I need them, might as well get used to me. My biggest fear is ending up where used to be. Yeah, my diamonds be VVs. They don't wanna see us on TV unless it's the news. I got something to prove. Yeah, I'm young, but got something to lose. In the street, I done paid all my dues. No extortion, ain't talking.
Today, we're going to talk about the college football and NFL weekends, MLB and NFL winners for tonight, and let's cash another squad ride. This is Behind the Lines. Bro, you're doing trick shot home runs from, by the way, a former Ray who couldn't hit shit. Now the Orioles got him. Now he's fucking Barry Bonds. Doing trick shot home runs, Goots, and you can't even get within 10 games of 500, but you can do trick shot home runs. Never seen that before in my life. That's the most Orioles shit I've ever seen.
How, as Aaron Judge, the face of the league, Captain America, hopping on a plane before the game even ends? That doesn't make sense when it rattles around in my brain. To be honest, that pisses me off.
Actually, no way. Unbelievable rage bait. Was that a targeted attack? Why were there 20 people at once coming in?
Pretty good at it, you guys, not gonna lie.
I think I found somebody involved in baseball I hate more than Aaron Judge. This guy right here, this geezer, who thinks he's playing left field. Worse than a Disney adult. 4 straight years, Jovan. Look at this one. This one got overturned because he's diving over the... He almost fell on the field. What a loser. What's going on, chat? Happy BTL Monday, episode 761 piece. As always, hold the fry, joined by your two hosts, Krabs and Jovan, presented by SeatGeek. If you want to be like me, you want to be like Jovan, like Trent, like Goots, buy your tickets on SeatGeek. Okay, use code Bookit10. Get a 10% discount on your next ticket purchase over there at SeatGeek. Save yourself some coins and spend that money on some beers at the games. Please plug that code in now before you guys forget. Bookit10. Get it up and moving in your SeatGeek app. If you're not using SeatGeek as one of the many ticket apps out there, you are behind the 8 ball. You're lacking. All right, get involved. Get involved. Am I seeing we got a Jovan wheel spin today? No shot. How am I forgetting that?
Probably not today. I think we're going to do that on coin toss. So that was a part of it.
Yes, that's what it was. Yeah. That's what it was. Okay. We got some subbies coming in, boys. We got Baumgartner Jackson getting involved, resubbing with Prime for 35 months. Baumgartner Jackson, you're him. You are him. We got Don't Fade 86 getting involved, dropping 2 subbies. That a boy? That a boy? Let's fucking go. Yes, guys, we'll talk about the mac and cheese. Don't you worry. If you think I'm fucking squeaking by not eating mac and cheese this week, you are wrong. We got the brother G getting involved. Let's have a day, fellas. Yes, sir. Why not us? Why not us? We got a hype train moving and grooving. W's. Yeah, we'll get that mac and cheese ready. Don't worry, chat. Don't worry, Hoffy. We got Ryan Kinney getting involved, resubbing as well for 26 months. Ryan Kinney, you are goated. You're goated. I appreciate you, Beast. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I know, hilarious. Most people will be, happy they got to do a mac and cheese review. I might throw up on stream. So stay posted. We'll talk about that in a moment here. Hype train level 2. Hype train level 2. Let's fucking go, chat. There we go. All right. We're not going to get a steamed crabs and a steamed goots today. Okay. You're not going to get it.
Rat piss.
You're not going to get it. We got Sade Whiteman getting involved, dropping a 5-unit sub whale. Let's go, Sade. Atta babe.
Let's go, Sade.
Atta babe.
Everyone asked him if I'd take PTO. No. You guys would, but I don't do that because I have heart. All right? On to Cleveland.
Are you talking to me? You talking to the chat?
No, motherfuckers in chat.
Oh, man. Goots hasn't taken a day off since the Vietnam War, folks. Vietnam War. Hey, be extra nice to Goots today, chat. Jesus Christ, man. The guy's heartbroken. Let the guy live in silence over there on the side. Let's leave him alone. Let's all collectively just leave Goots alone. He deserves it. Okay? If you guys want to give me shit for the Hokies, I can take it, and I deserve it.
Yeah.
All right?
Why are we getting no steamed crabs for that? For what?
They don't deserve
second half?
They don't deserve the time. They don't. They don't. I'm so done. So done. Let's go ahead and get into the recaps. Sade, you're goated as well. I appreciate those 5 subbies. Cannot let those get swept. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and start recapping. A great weekend of squad rides. Boom. 2 words. Boom. Let's fucking go, chat. How about
Love
a
that.
3-piece?
Love that. Needed that.
I think the Phillies were the only fucking play I hit on Thursday.
Those were
Crazy.
all, just insane sweats, all 3 of them. Insane.
Would not have it any other way. Would not have it any other way. Man. Let's go, Joshy. W's, my man. 3 winners. Thursday, Phillies, Baylor on Saturday, and Jovan's Bucks on Sunday, my man. Let's fucking go. Great call.
Dude,
Great call in the Bucks.
I was about to have a Steam segment myself if they didn't win that game.
Yeah.
They were inventing fucking rules. Inventing rules in that game. They made up
Had
shit
to
on
make
the
about
fly.
8 stops on the 1-yard line.
Yeah, like what they fucking overturned a play that had already happened with like a spike to bring the ball back and get 10 seconds back on the clock. Like apparently you can't fumble if you dive near your quarterback now because you're giving yourself up, even though you're diving for the fucking first down. That was an unbelievable sequence of events. That was a ball don't lie miss.
Igbuka might be better than Mike Evans. I'll say.
Goated.
He might be better. He might be better. All right. We've got some sharp reports, I believe, to recap as well from Thursday. Jovan carried. Shout out Will Shipley. That was just a great square. Paul Skeens, less than hits allowed. Great square as well. I had some just atrocious squares. Shout out to Goat Blake Snell. Thanks, Blake. Appreciate that one, brother. And then Javonte Williams. Just a terrible, 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 terrible square. The guy was literally Derrick Henry on Thursday. So, Jovan, way to carry. We got our lick back though this weekend overall, or at least I did. Jovan stayed hot. Terrible first quarter under in that game. Oh,
Game under somehow.
Javonte might be back. Yeah, full game under. Just the craziest of sweats, Jovan. Great bet.
Hilarious.
Great bet.
We take that.
Hilarious wager. Yep. All right. What else we got to recap today, boys? We've got the Hail Mary and the 5 guys. Not our best work. Holy shit.
Pretty much DOA.
Bad.
Pretty much
Bad.
DOA.
UConn blew it. That one sucked. They
That
should have covered that game. They should have won that game.
Hashtag thank you, Trent, for his words on sweats about that game.
I just don't get it. Why does he act like it's his first ever day betting on sports?
Well, because that one he had no investment. He was just bitching.
Right.
He didn't give a shit.
Oh, he should because our money's on it. He got to move.
Yeah, I'm aware.
You got to move. Kansas State lost outright. I take full blame for that one. Outright. They are banned, Hoffy. I'm done. First half, Michigan under was free. The Browns should have won that game outright. And Goots' Ravens, we'll just leave it at that.
Goots.
We will just leave it at that. 5 guys lineup. Mateer squeaked over. And Pacheco was a terrible square. The other ones hit, though. 3 and 2. Not great. We got to be better next week on the 5 guys in the Hail Mary. As simple as that. As simple as that. We got to be better. Yeah, Javon Kinlaw is Himothy, D-boy. Man, that Commanders defense looked good. We'll talk about them in a moment. College football, NFL previews. We're going to recap those puppies. See how we did overall this weekend. Hype Train is still, looks like it just came to fruition there. Hype Train completed at level 3. We appreciate you guys. Solid weekend overall. Again, with the weekend previews. Another positive weekend overall. Better on Sunday than on Saturday. Jovan carried the weight. I think went 4 and 3 for college football there. And I think I went 3 and 4. Moose shit. And then NFL, 4 and 3 from me. Jovan went 4 and 3 there as well. So way to carry the weight. Nothing to write home about to Ma and Pa, but still plus chicken and up coins there on the weekend previews. Jovan, great work.
Sunday meat. Good to have double-sided meat. Week 1 NFL Sunday.
Yep, W meat. Hopefully people took notice and took the Bucks or the Browns. For a second there, I thought I took the Ravens. My meat play did not, thank God. The Browns should have won that game outright if they had a kicker. Krabs about to splooge over the Commanders defense like they didn't just play the Giants. Gabe, go take a lap. Gabe. Try to smile today, my man. Okay? I know it's hard.
It's one of those guys,
I know it's hard.
Man. Every day.
It's one of those guys that just never smiles.
Every day.
College football meat sheet. A lot of green on this sheet. Wow.
That's some beef.
Wow.
Beef from Krabs.
A lot of green. A lot of plays. A lot of green. Just like typical for me, the losses are always bad. The wins are always great. And some of these losses, Boston College team total under, they almost had 50 points. VTML, I'm going to have a fucking heart attack. And Kansas State lost outright to Army. So, the losses are terrible, but the wins were great and way more wins, way more green check marks here than red X's. So great work from me. Great work from Jovan there as well, who once again killed it on the meat sheets. These are straight bets, Rich Major. Yep.
Well,
Dubs.
Half of them.
Dubs.
PB squares.
Well, yeah. The bottom ones are prospect squares. Okay.
Oh.
Let's look at the NFL meat sheets.
Actually, I think you goods.
More green than red, especially from your side. Look at that bottom right sector. Only guy who lost was Tucker Kraft. Sure.
Yeah. Which would have soared over if it wasn't for that shockingly incredible game script. I thought Packers were going to win. I didn't think they're going to do it like that. Good God. Everything else green?
Yep. We got to address the mac and cheese sitch. I owe you guys a mac and cheese review. Just sounds fucking ridiculous to say out loud. I do. I'm going to go to the store later today. What do you guys want? Do you guys want me to cook up some fucking mac and cheese, some Kraft mac and cheese? Do you want me to go get fucking Rooster Chris mac and cheese? Like, what the fuck do you guys want?
I'd say, just basic Panera.
No, don't get Panera.
What do you want, Jovan?
No, it's got to be like normal. I don't like Panera mac and cheese like that. I feel like Krabs, for someone who doesn't like mac and cheese, does not need like that. The aged like white cheddar shit.
Okay.
Get him like a normal mac.
Where would I acquire this normal mac?
Trader
Joe's?
It sounds like, yeah. You can get the normal mac and cheese from Trader Joe's, of course. But if you're getting it from the grocery store, I would say just a normal Trader Joe's mac and cheese is fine.
Okay. What do you guys think, chat?
Velveeta, Kraft, any of that. Stouffer's is fine.
Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Kind of the vibes I'm getting here. Keep it simple.
Yep.
Don't be a superhero.
Yeah.
Okay. We got snacks coming in here to change the vibes.
Powdered cheese crap.
5 unit Subway. Boom. Let's go, Snacks. Way to come in positive today after that game last night, Snacks. I respect that move. Let's go, Snacks. Attaboy. At JD5 Mac.
JD5 Mac. Maybe you go to a steakhouse and grab some Mac.
Well, if the Ravens won, maybe I could afford it. You got to try Chick-fil-A Mac? No way they have Mac at Chick-fil-A, man.
Yeah, they have Mac.
All right. I'll figure out something. We'll do the mac and cheese review tomorrow on BTL. Okay? All right. What else we got here, boys? We got to talk Survivor real quick. Who is out already in the Survivor pool? Raise your hands. Raise your hand if you're already out in your Survivor pool and if you're already toast. I know some of you guys are probably caked. That's okay. It was a tricky week for Survivor, I will say, for week 1. I feel like there wasn't even a single play where I was like, all right, that team is auto win. There wasn't a single one.
No, it was a weird week.
Weird week. Who is still alive in the Bookit Sports Survivor? And Pega's out. He took the Ravens. Hashtag thank you, Goots. Fat Girls is on the Bears. I don't know if that's for Survivor or just in general. He might just be gassing up his squad there. I took the Packers for the Survivor. Jovan, remind me who you took again? The Broncos?
Yeah, who made that mid sweat switch? As we got news that Drake had $250K on the Ravens.
I mean, has that guy ever fucking in a bed or what?
I guess not. He's just. I mean, that
might just be tax write-offs at this point. I've never seen Drake hit a bet.
It's really bad.
Ever. It's crazy. That might just be a write-off, honestly.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's deals with the book. It's like all the other guys have, but it's insane.
Sure, it's not even like it's his own money anyways. You're right. But yeah, I've never seen that guy win a single fucking bet. Crazy. What's the website for the Survivor again? I believe there's a command in the chat. Yep, there it is. Boom. We got a pulse check on Trent. He tweeted this morning. He said he's got no comments. He better put his big boy pants on and fire up stream today. As long as he does that, it's all good. I think he will.
Yeah,
I think he will. A lot of people still alive, AB. You're right. For a weird week, a lot of people did pretty well and made the right picks. I guess it helps when the Cardinals win that game. I guess it helps when the Broncos win that game, although they were super close. And the Bengals as well. Probably a lot of people had the Bengals. And the Bengals should have lost outright in that game.
Yeah, just crazy too.
Yeah, not a lot of upsets. A lot of really close, weird games, but you're right. Not a ton of upsets. The Commanders won as well. I'll give you guys the brief Commanders reports. I mean, they played like shit and they still destroyed the Giants. So the defense looked really fucking good. I know it's Russ. I know it's the Giants, but the Giants usually give us hell. This is the first time we've beaten the Giants 3 times in a row since like 1999. Crazy.
It's actually
we got
crazy.
Big baller coming in, dropping a 10-unit whale, Jovan. There we go.
Big baller.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hell of a weekend. Let's go, big baller. Attaboy. Yeah, solid weekend overall. Jovan, you got any comments about your Bucks? They pulled out a crazy win, man.
Yeah, and I mean, by the way, to Savage in the chat, he's talking about the Bucks. They do not play the Jets next week, so I would hold off on that. But I mean, they played fucking horrible. The offense, that was the worst I've seen the offense look. And granted, every offense pretty much outside of 3 of them look pretty terrible yesterday. Because that's why we saw a lot of unders, and it's week 1 of the season. But they played probably the worst you're going to see them play all year, and they still beat the Falcons in Atlanta. That should tell you something. The defense looked incredibly encouraging too, which is part of the reason I was buying in on the Bucks pretty heavy this year, and I was excited because defense would be great. The Falcons thought it was a great idea to continue running Bijan straight into Vita Vea, which was smart. Bijan's good, but he ain't that good.
Nobody's good enough to run through Vita Vea when he's healthy.
No, there might not be anybody.
No. Dude is goated. All right. Pretty solid year so far, guys, for football. If you're not tailing, that's on you. Please tail responsibly, as always. No good sick day. He's just doing his job behind the scenes here, Cola. He's doing his job behind the scenes. College football year to date for me, 20-13, up 6.39 units. Pretty good. NFL, 7-3, up 3.21 units. So, again, if you guys aren't tailing, that's on you. Please tail responsibly, as always. And we're not fucking around this year in the Big 2-5. We are here to make you guys some coins. Please tail responsibly. If you're not tailing the football plays, I don't know what to tell you. You shouldn't even be here, right? This is where we make our coins.
Imagine Krabs. Imagine you could have a couple extra units in the pocket without the Hokies.
Yeah,
Well,
no one's talking about me smacking an Abin leg. Come on.
Yeah, that was the Goots.
W Abin
Goots
leg.
first I'm him leg of the year.
I'm in it.
Yes.
Come on.
Goots hit a surge before Trent.
Yeah, and I see Trent chat asking where I am. Don't act like you're in more piss than I am. Okay, so just move on. You don't care. You're fake.
Back. Yep. I'll be honest though, Goots. Watching Trent sit at that bar last night,
That was
in his apartment, you could feel the pain a little bit.
you could feel the
Not as much as a Ravens fan, obviously. Okay. But you could feel the pain.
I'll tell you what it made.
I think he might have wanted that one.
He might have wanted it. Made the unit. Lost on the Ravens. Took a little bit of the sting out of it after all his bitching all day. Yeah.
D-Boy said no way the Commanders.
Over.
Sorry. Say that again.
No, I was just saying, I mean, humping the chair before the game is over and blaring Kanye and
It's
and
like
Raz
it's his
ears
first rodeo.
every
I
touchdown.
don't get it. I don't get it. He's tweeting
just-
out. People are
he's asking
DMing
for
him.
Getting the green
It's
graphic
like it's his first rodeo.
before halftime.
It's like you're asking for a bad beat.
Literally begging for it on your knees.
Look, I'm not a big, sports are rigged guy. I don't think they're rigged. I think they're just random. I do think the gambling gods up there, though, have a sick sense of humor. That I do believe in. And if you're around this game long enough, I think you probably agree with me on that one. Cash in a bet early. You better be right. Because if you're not, it's fucked up. You look like an idiot. And I don't feel bad for you. I don't. You better be right. This is not our first rodeo here, folks. And respectfully, Goots, I'm trying to be nice to you today. It's the Ravens we're talking about here. Their middle name is Shit Down Leg. The one team you shouldn't be greening out already against the Bills of all teams. I don't feel bad. What I do feel bad about, though, quick pivot here. And yeah, no need to worry about Nico or Calvin Ridley, guys. Tough matchups week 1. Let's see how they do in week 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be fine.
Give us some time on that one, please.
Everybody.
I understand it was bad. Look, they're right, though. They're right.
I know.
They're
but
right.
I'm saying people got to realize also that half the league, more than half the league, because 11 games went under. Like a lot of them
it was a
had
low-scoring weekend.
very shit weeks.
Yes.
Jahmyr Gibbs had 50 yards. Jamar Chase, I think, had 30? Like, relax.
Yep. You know who I do feel bad for, Jovan?
Who?
The Hokie faithful.
Okay.
The Hokie faithful. Because once again, they sold out that stadium down there in Southwest Virginia. They went up 20-10.
34.
And they gave up 34 unanswered points. You want to talk about shitting down leg? That was some steamy diarrhea. Right down the left sector. Yep. Do you guys understand the pain now about that fucking team and that program? When I said after the South Carolina game and came on here and said, it's not about losing. It's not about being bad. If they lose, if they're bad, it's one thing, Jovan. But to lose in this fashion, to come up and reinvent new ways to lose, to blow games, to fold like a Dollar Tree lawn chair, Sucks.
Telling me Goots isn't going to run this shit right now, Krabs?
Sucks. All right, I got one more in me, man. Goots, run that shit, man. I'm trying to get really fucking pissed.
My God.
Really pissed.
My God.
Fuck. Gotta eat mac and cheese for this shit. Hokie faithful doesn't deserve this shit, man. It's a nightmare. Saturday after Saturday after Saturday after Saturday. Losing to 5'9" Diego Pavia. At home. Jovan. It's not just about Saturday. It's not just about last Sunday. It's not just about this season. It's not just about last year. It's not just about Brent Pry's tenure. It's not just about Justin Fuente's tenure. This shit goes way back. Jovan, we haven't beaten a Power 5 team out of conference since my freshman year of college, 2017.
2017? Oh, I do remember you talking about that.
I was there.
Dude, I was in fucking high school.
Jovan was just getting out of diapers.
I was late. I was still playing football basically at that point.
Jovan was starting to wipe his butt for the first time in his life, just growing up. I was there at FedEx Field that day. And Jovan, the only reason we won was because we still had some of Beamer's recruits on the team. It's the only reason we won. And we're playing rat shit West Virginia, who's just there. I mean, look at that. They might be worse than us. They might be worse than us. They just lost to Ohio. It's a fake program. It's all a facade. It's all a sham. And if you guys heard Kirk Herbstreit on game day, he said all they got is that intro. And you know what? He's right. He's right. And Jovan, the reason why this will never change, number one, we have an all-time bad guy as the athletic director, Whit Babcock. Dude just sounds like a bad guy's name. Whit Babcock. This guy cheated on his wife, got kicked out of his home, had to move out, had to rent an Airbnb. He is now rekindled with his wife, and they have now sold that original home and purchased a new home in Blacksburg. Yep, I got some dirt on this guy. Whit Babcock. Fuck you. Fuck you, Whit. You're a bad guy. You are a bad person. Cheating on your wife. We got Brent Pry, who shows up with his jeans on and his tucked in red flannel and his beard and his slick back hair. He shows up with his family. He used to coach at VT. He's got ties to the school. The shtick is up, Brent. The shtick is up. You are a bad coach. A bad coach. You might not be a bad person, but you are a bad head football coach. This is why when you look for new coordinators this offseason, time and time again, you got denied. Over and over. That's why we got two random McGees as our coordinators this year, because nobody wants to come coach under you. Nobody does. You know why? Because he's about to get his ass canned in about a month and a half. He will. He will. Terrible coach. Terrible AD. Terrible QB. Terrible QB.
Yeah.
Kyron Jones. Bad.
Yeah.
Bad. Couldn't find play time at Baylor. Can't hit wide open receivers. Gives up mid-game. Terrible. Bad. Looks the part. Looks like a fucking bulldozer out there. Sucks at football. Sucks at football. Man, I'm done with this school. I'm done with this program. I have never gone back once to visit because I tell myself every year, Jovan, all they got to do is win one game. One game. I'm not asking for the world. I'm not asking for the fucking ACC title. I'm not asking for the playoffs. I'm asking you to win one game. And Jovan, they haven't won a game since 2017. I'm out. Done. Anybody want to buy a jersey? You guys want to buy this jersey? I just got it. Wore it one time down at Chapel Bill. Fucking done.
The only win seen in that jersey is by the Frogs. That's unbelievable.
Done. $80. Anybody want it? Wore it one time.
$80. You paying me $80 to take that, Krabs?
$80, best I can do. Jovan, we play ODU this weekend. A school who, by the way, we've lost to. We've lost to ODU. We are laying 7 points at home against ODU.
At home? I didn't know that game was at home.
7 points at home.
That's fucking horrid.
The spread's down from 10 to 7.
That is horrid, Krabs. That's really bad. I'm gonna have that on my card.
The alumni deserve better. The students deserve better. The buy-in is there. Look at the fucking crowd. Theo Vaughn was there this past weekend. The place was sold out. He was posting the Hokie crowd all over his story. Electric atmosphere, 10 out of 10. He had 5 stories up showing the Hokie crowd. He gets it. Anybody who goes there and witnesses how much the crowd cares, they get it. It sucks that we have bad people in charge of the football program, and we will never succeed. It will never change. If Whit Babcock is the AD, if Brent Pry is the head coach, we're still paying off Fuente's buyout. We're going to have to pay off 2 buyouts at the same time. And who's going to want to come in and coach this team, Jovan? Nobody.
Not a clue.
Nobody. Goes to show you how great of a coach Frank Beamer was. If he could do this shit down there, my goodness, might be the greatest coach of all time. I am done with this school. I am done caring about their football team. They have bad people in charge, and I cannot give them another second of my mental post this Steam Krabs. You will not see me bringing up that football team. You will not see them on the Sharp Report. You will not see them on the weekend preview. You won't see them on the meat sheet. You will not see me repping the brand. I am done. Because the only way we can fix this, I know there's a couple of Hokie alum in here. The only way we can fix this, and it sucks it has to be this way. I wish it wasn't. But Jovan, the only way is if we stop buying in. It's the only way. Because that's the only way the people in charge are going to get fired. If we show up and sell out every game, nobody's going to get fired. They don't care. The seats are filled. Their pockets are fat. They don't care. The only way we can fix it is by not buying in. So that's the wave I'm on right now. It's sad. I would give anything to be able to come up here and talk about how great my fucking alumni is and how great their football team is. But Jovan, I've been hurt too many times, man. I can't keep buying in. I am officially out on this program, on Whit Babcock, who cheats on his wife. I'll say it again. Cheats on his wife. On Brent Pry, terrible, terrible head coach. 1-12 in 1-score games and 2 blowouts to start this season. In 2 games we were winning at times.
Dude, what if there's just a black cloud over this program that gets wiped away the second you taste mac and cheese?
I don't even know if that's enough.
I think that could turn the tables. I could see it.
I don't know if it's enough, man. I don't even know if that can fix it.
It's like the FSU dog shit. The second that wasn't done, they were historically bad.
It breaks my heart. I can't keep getting hurt again. I'm fragile. I'm only a man. And I'm at the point now, I have to make a business decision here. I'm out. Done. I'm out. I won't be visiting. I won't be donating. I'm going to stop donating. I don't donate a ton, but I do donate some money every year to the athletic department. I do. Done.
Donate for 34-0 in second quarter or second half, Krabs.
The next time they call me before next season, they won't be getting a single coin. Done. I'm out.
Donate for drones.
Can't do it. Let's move on. Now, basketball is another story, Big Cheesy. Basketball, I might be back in on. Yep. I might be back in on the basketball. Okay.
So it's a rotating cycle. There's always one team.
But football, I'm officially over. I'm done. I can't do it anymore. We don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. The Hokie faithful, the alum don't deserve it. It's sad. It's sad. And guys, I think the Phillies Karen lady has probably heard enough. I don't even think I need to hop in on that. What a bad person, though.
Horrid person.
What a bad person. Yep. Terrible. The ultimate me guy. You know what might be worse than that is the guy, the 80-year-old who's in the LSU band, taking a spot from an actual student. That might be worse than the Karen Phillies debacle. Gramps, sit at home and watch your school on the fucking couch. Stop taking a spot from a 20-year-old who's been working their butt off to make that band and making it about yourself. Taking a spot from a fucking kid, an actual student, not a fake student, just to get your fucking shiny moment on TV. That might be worse than the Phillies Karen moment. Get Gramps out of the fucking band fit and put him in a home. Done.
Delayed enrollment.
Done.
Nah.
It's a selfish me guy move, Jesus. It really is. And if you don't see it, I can't help you. I can't help you. That is a me guy move. Me guy move. Godson, he's not minding his business. He's in a full LSU band fit, taking a spot from an actual fucking student. That's the opposite of minding his own business. That's him going, hey, everybody look at me, look at me.
A lot of gap years.
Look at me, look at me. Oh. Let's move. Let's move. So out. So out. All right. We got a lot to talk about today, folks. We've got baseball. We've got NFL tonight. We got prize pick squares. We got fucking straight bets. Why don't we go ahead and head over to the Sharp Report, go over our favorite plays for today. Cannot be forgetting there's still baseball on, folks. Still got baseball up and moving in the Big 2-5. Shout out Josh Bell last night for hitting that nuke. Nats might be back.
Don't say
Nats
that.
might be back.
Don't say that.
Well, yeah, maybe not back, but Guardians, first 5 money line. I'll get the party started here, Jovan. Let me get the guards, first 5 ML. Guys, Sassoni. I bet on this guy every fucking start. I don't know what it is. But for some reason, Sassoni has the weirdest, most telling. That's the best way to put it. He has the most telling prize pick squares up during his starts. Whether he gets mucked up or whether he gets, goes out there and turns into prime Roger Clemens. And today it's the latter. Jovan, Sassoni had a hits allowed square I had in the Sharp Report. Had to take it off because it's gone. The less than 5.5 hits allowed was minus 140 on the books. They took it off. So juicy to the under after the guy's given up like double-digit hits in 2 of his last 3 starts. Terrible. Terrible. That's crazy. You go look at Robbie Berger's fucking squares up there on prize picks. It looks like he's going to have his first bad start in weeks. The guy's been unbelievable. 2.78 ERA. Dude's been great for the Royals so far. Go look at his fantasy score, chat. Tell me what you see. Total in this game dropping to 7.5. Tells me we get a close, low-scoring game, which I think favors the Guardians here. Who knows if Bobby Witt's playing to deal with an injury? That might be the way I square up today. Is fading this Royals offense here. If Bobby Witt doesn't play, or if he does, he's going to be banged up, hasn't played in a couple of days. And taking the Guardians here, who sneakily have been playing pretty good ball. They do this every year, man, or they hang around. They play well to close out the season. They don't give up. They didn't hear no bell. Honestly, impressive. A team that had 2 guys on their team that were literally throwing games, 2 scumbags throwing games, and they're still over 500 at this point. That's actually impressive. That's impressive. And today they're going to win. Maybe not the full game, but they're going to win through the first 5 innings here. I'll take the first 5 ML. I'll back Sassoni to go out there and shove. His squares tell me he's going to have a pretty darn good play, pretty darn good start today. And then I want to fade Berger, who has that completely greened out fantasy chart, and fade the Royals, who opened up plus 120 in this game. One of those lines I care more about the opener than I do where it's at right now. Of course, the Royals are back to, pick them in this game. People are betting them. Fade them. Give me the Guardians early. Let's back Sassoni to go out there and shove.
Sure. Slate's a kind of goat. Known goat.
Yep.
That game is going to be luck.
Pax picks. I did see that Aaron Nola square, but I think he might just be bad.
He's bad. Yeah. That game, though. I mean, that whole series, I guess. Big playoff atmosphere series. So if there's any time, it's probably now.
Okay. We could talk about that game a little bit later here.
Yeah.
For now, let's talk about your first straight bet of the day today. Wow.
Couldn't help it. Fading
Bears.
JJ McCarthy. No way Rav's dropping 5 subs in the chat, man.
Wow. Let's go, Rav.
That's just.
Rav's rich.
It's a slap in the face to Trent. I love it.
It's a flex.
That's a flex.
I'll give you that,
Fuck
Rav.
you, Rav.
Flex.
I guess and Goots.
That is a flex. Attaboy, Rav. Rav, you're rich. Congratulations.
Love that.
Great
And
parlay.
there's Trent. Spawns bitching. There he is.
Trent, why you got to bring someone else down, man, when they're doing something good? Me guy move. Me guy move.
I mean, he was bringing him down while the Ravens were winning the game. People forget. Live on Sweats. Kanye in his ear. Every scoring play, every big play. He's humping chairs. He was jumping up and down like a 4-year-old.
Like it's his first ever game, first ever bet.
First.
I don't get it,
Literally
dude.
first game, first bet. Unbelievable.
Like I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's cool. The gambling gods certainly don't think it's funny, or they do, but the other way because they say we're gonna fuck this.
Oh,
kid.
they laugh at it for sure.
They think it's funny, but for other reasons. They think it's funny because they're about to say, "Watch this." Next thing you know, worst blown lead I've ever seen. Hilarious. Trent, stop calling games early if you want your bets to hit. Like, is it your first ever wager? Give your bets a chance and just wait till the fucking clock hits 60, man. Just wait. Just wait. If you want to actually hit, just wait. Rav, you're goated. Thank you for the 5-unit sub whale. Did not expect that during today's BTL, but I appreciate you, my man. There's another chat that I wanted to bring up here. We got Goots coming in giving a 5-unit sub. Wow, Goots has so much heart, man. Goots.
Nah.
Goots said this is my fucking city.
There we're going bad for bad.
Yep.
Yeah,
Goots,
Rav, get
take
those
your
coins up moving. Do it again, huh?
Oh, we got Austin Rendy's coming in giving a 5-unit sub. Well, all
Austin
right, we
wants
got a
to get
5-unit
involved.
Splooge Fest. Sure. We got some sympathy subs. Sympathy subs. It's hard to say. Sympathy subs. All right, we have Banana who says him and his wife are on the Bears. Jovan, any thoughts?
I would assume it's no other way, but I have no choice really but to stand on business and fade JJ McCarthy. I mean, what I do, I guess, across all sports, it's mostly college, but when I get a chance in the NFL, I'll do it too. Fading a new quarterback, and obviously JJ's second year in the league, first start, so he's had time, I guess, to settle into the offense. You would think, and that's all we're hearing over the offseason. But it's his first start in a very ruckus environment on the road against a very, very tough defense. So if there's a time that I'll be selling, I guess, the Bears and all of their hype, it's probably going to be next week when they're playing the Lions in that game after the Lions look god-awful this week. But I want to buy into it now, especially because I think this is going to be a gross game, and I'm sure you'll talk about it in a second here with the other play on your card. But think it's going to be a gross game. The whole Vikings offense is quick reads. Like, you want to make the quarterback, make life easy on them. So, like, you're going against a tough run defense. That makes your life tougher, but you're also playing a team that's not only a great defense, but they play a lot of man in doing it. So, like, Kevin O'Connell's defense or offense can adjust to a lot of different things, but for the first game against a quarterback, he loves to dice zone up, and you love to find the soft spots there. So, like, for a first J.J. McCarthy start, when I already don't think he's very good, you have one of the tougher matchups you can possibly have. Like, it would, in my opinion, be a simpler matchup for him to find if you're facing the Lions or even the Packers, despite how good the Packers looked defensively yesterday. Against the Bears, again, tough run front, but also a lot of man coverage, a lot of bump and run corners. It's tough, especially when you have no Jordan Addison, so you know a lot of attention is going to be on Justin Jefferson. The ball is going to be forced almost anywhere else. Can't really shut Justin Jefferson down, but you can do all things in your power to keep the ball away from him as much as possible. So for this Bears defense, I think they're going to make life hard on them. I do think this game is probably going to be a field goal fest. Maybe the 1 point even comes into play here for the Bears, to be honest with you. But I think this is a game they get before selling stock next week.
Okay. All right. Yeah, the sides in this game makes my head hurt. I'm not going to lie. Honestly, just this whole game in general makes my head hurt. So I trust, and great sell job. Great sell job. Krabs, you see how the Cubs catching juice, against Bryce Elder, who just shut them out in his last start. Yes, I do see that. Pax Picks would not be opposed to fading Mr. Bryce Elder there. Yep. Okay. Couple things. We got an auto tail cashed in from somebody on the Bookit account. Would love to know what the play is, who cashed that in. Is that Trent who's going to do something stupid?
Auto tail.
Is that Goots working on the Bookit account? Is that maybe Pega? Trent, what's the play, man? What's the auto tail? Let me know.
Is it Twins first 5 again? That was his auto tail on Saturday, and they gave up 5 runs in the first inning. Lost 9-2 in the first 5.
Terrible bet.
Thanks, Trent.
Terrible bet. Is it going to be VT on Saturday? Okay. Could be. That'd be pretty fucked up. That'd be pretty fucked up. Trent, let us know, man. What is the auto tail that you're cashing in for today? Very curious to see where this goes.
He's just going to read the sharp report and say he was already on something that was there from you or me.
Not from me, brother. Appreciate the shout out. I guess
maybe.
Just from you. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Right? All right. Let's see what he cashes in here. I'm curious.
I don't know what he's cashing in. Did you see our weekender bender, by the way, Krabs?
How'd that one lose?
Oh, he's lucky. He's lucky. Also, hashtag thank you, Goots, for Mark Andrews. But he's lucky Mark Andrews did not get 45 receiving yards. We were sweating Jackson Potter passing yards till 1 a.m. for the one square that Trent was accountable for in all 6 Trey McBride fantasy. Cake. The 1 square. After he was bitching. I wasn't even there for sweats on Saturday before he was bitching about Bryson Washington. The first of 3 green squares on Saturday.
And he can't do job with 1 square, huh?
1 square.
Also, Mark Andrews, man, he might be done.
Yeah, he's horrid. Horrid.
So we can be like, oh, Nico and Calvin are fine, but Mark Andrews after week 1, we're done. Come on.
Nico played in a game where
here we go.
I guess Calvin too. Neither of their teams scored a touchdown. The Ravens scored 40 fucking points, Goots. 40 of them, and he did nothing.
We run the ball efficiently.
Mark Andrews might be older than the guy in the LSU band. Nico and Calvin are young bucks. Young bucks. I don't understand how you don't get old man Andrews the ball, man. I don't know if it's his fault. I don't know if it's Lamar's fault or Harbaugh, but he has one big play on the first drive and then nothing the rest of the entire game. Not a single catch.
40 points.
Not a single catch the rest of the game. They were everyone in chat saying they were ripping runs. They were also ripping passes. Look at Zay Flowers' numbers. Zay Flowers was wide open.
Ripping that many passes.
They were in the first half, and then they stopped.
I mean,
for some reason.
Lamar didn't even throw the ball 20 times, did he?
Because they stopped for no reason. They stopped.
Well, it's because Derrick Henry was
You
Dominating.
didn't have to.
Well, he
There's
should have.
nothing the offense did wrong at all other than that fumble.
Okay.
If we're going to pick apart the offense, it's unreal. They scored 40 points on us. Talk about the fucking
We're not
defense.
picking apart the offense.
It's
We're
never,
picking
it's
apart
not Lamar. It's not Lamar, chat. It's not. And you know
Hey,
it.
he was Lamar last night, though. Shout out that for the Goat Whale Square.
Lamar was Lamar.
He's pass
Lamar
first
was
every
Lamar.
single time, and it's so
Running back.
obvious when you see him.
Derrick Henry was Lamar as well.
Derrick Henry was
Yeah.
Derrick Henry. He's the king.
Derrick Henry's him.
And we're going to keep giving him the ball. And we're going to be
Well, he
okay. It's week 1. Move the fuck on, chat. I fucking lost to.
Doesn't sound okay, Goots. I'll be honest.
It's all right. On to Cleveland.
Last two NFL games, 0-2 against the Bills and Josh Allen. What's that?
Wow.
Hard to beat a team 3 times. See you in the playoffs, Buffalo.
Save that
water
win,
bottles on the
yes.
field, hitting my quarterback. What a shit town. Shit wing, shit people.
No. Come on, man.
Shit wings is probably where you lose, Krabs.
Come on, man. Don't hate on the wings. Come on. Take that back. Those wings are really good.
Well, while we're talking about
Here's your
shit
Steve Gibbs.
teams, yeah. I guess maybe go to your, since you're talking about the NFL game,
we
maybe
can
some
swing it
shit
around.
product in the first quarter.
Did Trent already forget that he did an auto tail play and just left? Like, what's up with that?
I guess maybe he's waiting for the sharp report to be over.
Yeah, he probably wants to see the rest of your squares and plays. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, swinging around here, Goots, W's. Look, guys, I had the worst bet of the fucking season with the first quarter under in the home opener, or the NFL opener, excuse me. Terrible, terrible play. Shout out Jovan for cashing the full game under. Insane cash. But the first quarter under could not have been a worse read. Could not have been a worse read. Going back to it today. Look, again, I don't know what square would sharpen this game. I'm trusting my sack, and I'm moving on, and I'm going to provide you guys a winner here, hopefully. And it's gone pretty well so far because we are 7-3 and up over 3 units in the NFL. Let's keep moving and grooving. I'm trusting my reads here. And my read here in this game is snooze fest early on. Snooze fest early on. Maybe it's square. I don't care. I'm having trouble figuring out what square is sharp in this game. I'm seeing a million people on the Bears. The Bears, to me, open up a favorite. That seems sharp to me. Now the Vikings move to a fucking favorite on the road with a rookie QB making his debut. Now that kind of seems sharp to me too. So the whole game is fucking me up a little bit. I'm going to trust what I know here. And I know that Caleb Williams is an inferior quarterback to Jaden Daniels, number one. Number two, I know that Caleb Williams, I believe, I'm an investor. I have him in Dynasty. I think the kid will be fine. I think he'll get better every game, every year. But is he going to start out great against his Vikings defense? It's one of the most underrated defensive units in the NFL and has one of the best defensive coordinators in the NFL. Probably not. If you go take a gander at Prize Picks, who, by the way, has a record 1 million different categories you can take squares in for this game tonight. It's actually crazy. Wonder why they put up so many options. And a lot of them are just demon more thans that you could take.
Yeah.
A lot of these categories, Jovan, are pretty fucking weird. Quarters with 50-plus passing yards. Halves with 25-plus rushing yards. Quarters with 10-plus receiving yards. I'm seeing categories up here I've never even thought of, never even seen, never even heard of in my life. And after we had a world record, somebody called Guinness, amount of points in that game last night. I think tonight could be a snooze fest, at least early on. Week 1 has been all unders. Not last night, obviously. But if you look at what Prize Picks is throwing up there, they are begging you to take demon more thans on all these different, niche categories. And I'm not falling for it. Pretty much they found a different way to get you to lose coins on, backing points in this game. And I'm going to keep it simple here. There might be points in this game later on. Maybe the 2 young QBs start to get going. Maybe the elite offensive minds in Kevin O'Connell, who I've been shouting out since he fucking got that job, got you guys hip. I had a little edge there. He was, a coach for Washington. So I saw the guy was a fucking genius before most did. Genius. Absolute genius. One of the best offensive minds in the NFL. Ben Johnson. He's right up there as well. He might be even sharper. Not saying the offenses don't get going at some point. But I think it's a slow start early on. And like Jovan said, I think it's going to be a field goal fest, at least in the first half. That's why this first quarter totals at 7.5. Maybe you get 2 field goals. Maybe you get a touchdown. I'm not seeing it. I doubt it. I think the defenses shine early on. And you get a snooze fest to start this game out after we had 80 points in that game last night. Give me the first quarter under 7.5. That's my play in this game tonight.
Yeah, you know what? It's probably in your favor the most when it comes to the Prize Picks board. Those dueling pass rush receiving touchdown squares for both quarterbacks.
Thank
Which
you
I
for
don't think
bringing
I
that
saw
up.
that. I don't think I saw that once yesterday. And unfortunately, like for Daniel Jones, out of I think 6 quarterbacks that were up there yesterday, I think
Yep.
he's the only one that had 2. Like a lot of you think about the worst quarterback play yesterday, most of them came from guys who had that square. And most of the really bad offensive performances, like the worst of the week, came from quarterbacks and offenses that had that square up. So the fact that we have one for both quarterbacks is incredibly telling, probably.
Great sign for the under in the game. Great sign. Great sign. Thank you for bringing that up. Yes, another weird category that's up there with 2 very interesting looking squares.
Yeah,
All right.
Drake May was one of them, Dougie. Joe Flacco was one of them.
I found the only fucking one that went more than, and I took the less than. Can't make it up.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. CJ Stroud had one up too.
They didn't
all
score a
those
touchdown.
guys. Yeah, they didn't even score a touchdown at all.
Vegas Tom getting involved. Vegas Tom, you're goated. Vegas Tom, thank you for getting involved, my man. W's resubbing for 28 months. Jeesh. That's a seasoned veteran right there, folks. We appreciate you. Dubs. Looks like Big Cheesy likes the first quarter under. Attaboy. Took it this morning. Best play I've seen today. Let's fucking go, Big Cheesy. Who the hell wants to take a first quarter under at a Monday Night Football game after we saw 80 points last night with these 2, big name young QBs who everybody loves? Well,
yeah, what do we have?
Everybody
Three
might not love
three
JJ
overs.
McCarthy, but
3 overs so far this season. I think prime time is 2 of them.
Yep.
With Chiefs game and then last night, and then should have been the Cowboys game too. So the primetime games have been pretty far from snoozers for the most part.
Yep.
This one's probably going to change that.
William Wagers had a 6-man touchdown lay that's sold by Jonathan Taylor. Man, he got a fucking carry too on the 1 and didn't get in there.
Yeah. And then they rode DJ Giddens for like the whole second half for, I don't want to say for whatever reason, because they were up a million points, but like it was aggressive.
Yeah. I agree. It would have been nice as a guy who just traded for Jonathan Taylor in my my dynasty league. It would have been nice to see him go out there and get a couple more yards, but I think it was preventative. I think it was because they were blowing him out, but he was talking to the medical guys. He was talking to the doctors. He didn't go in the tent, but he was talking to them. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. If it's an injury, it's a minor one, but yeah, terrible, terrible beat there on JT. All right, let's move. Let's groove. I want to see Jovan's next straight bet here. Is he taking us to the diamonds? Wow. Don't let the Nats get hot now.
Yeah, the Nats are getting hot, and I kind of want to ride with it. We're getting to the point of the season now where, I don't know, hot offenses or hot offenses, regardless of whether you're headed to Cabo or whether you're headed to the playoffs. And Nats are riding kind of high right now, and they also get to face a pitcher. Talk about heading to this part of the season. Bad pitchers are just bad pitchers right now. They had a couple of them had Linsanity runs at some point in the year. Jansen Junk is one of them, and it seems to be coming to a little bit of an end here. And he's a guy that realistically, like I know, is not a good pitcher. He does not have great stuff, and he's facing an offense that at this point in the season has become very overly aggressive. And like right now, it's working for them. And I think that's kind of the approach you want against Jansen Junk. He throws a ton of fastballs, fills up the zone, and earlier in the season, he was getting away with it, and guys were just pounding into the ground, or he was getting very fortunate with some batted ball results. But like right now, the Nats are crushing the ball, and you know they're going to swing when it's in the fucking zone. So I think this is a spot to ride that. The line keeps moving down their way. The offense is riding high. I want to keep it going. This is, I guess, I don't even know if it's that square, but it's the Nationals. But I want to ride the bats until they cool down.
It is not square, brother. You're back in the Nats to do something good. Okay, I'll go ahead and nip that in the bud. Not square.
Fair.
Good play. I like the over in this game. I like runs. I'm a little bit worried about both pitchers.
Game, so I wanted to just take the over, but I know the second I fade K Cavalli, you're going to be in my ear talking about how he's shoving this game. So I'm good on that.
You know it's in there. You know it's
in there at some point. I don't want to get involved, though. Just give me 4
they just
from
faced him.
the Nats.
They just faced him in his last start. And they hit him up pretty good. So
I know.
And his fantasy score is a little higher than I thought. So, yeah, maybe it's good you isolate and just take the Nats bats who are still trying to keep their jobs for next year. They're showing a little bit of heart now over the last week. They've shown more heart the last week than they have the last 2 months combined. So you're picking a good time to back the bats.
Should probably be noted, too, Jansen Junk. I don't know if he officially landed on, like, the IL for it, but I think, 2 weeks ago, he missed a start with like an elbow injury with like a nerve tinge, and then he made like one rehab start, and I guess he's all of a sudden back. So how healthy is he? I mean, he looked fine in the rehab start, I guess, but that's a weird thing to come back so quickly from. So I guess that's an angle I wanted to fade of it too.
Don't let the Nats get hot. It might be too late. They've won 4 of 5. They've beaten the Marlins in the last 3 times they played them. Usually the Marlins have our number. Even in the past when we've been good, the Marlins have had our number. So wouldn't it be something when the Nats are at their lowest point in probably a decade, all of a sudden they flip that script and they start beating up on the Marlins?
Would be
good.
Great
Nats move. I like this play a lot from you.
Yep.
I do.
Plus it's
Chat?
game 1 of the series, so hopefully CJ saving the Miami casino trips and club trips until maybe tonight.
Yeah, maybe he's dragging James Wood to the casino with him because he looks like a zombie out there too right now, man.
Yeah.
Gosh. Love both those boys, whether they're going to the casino or not, but I know there's more in them. I know there's a little more energy in those boys. I got to bring it. All 162. James Wood is like Anthony Rendon. He's got no emotions. He just, good or bad, he just goes out there and does the same thing every time. And when the team's struggling, man, it's the fans start to get pissed. They're like, show some fucking emotion, show some heart. It's just not how he is. It's just not how he is.
No, we just need Dylan Cruz up and moving.
He might just be bad.
No, dude, he's good.
He might just be bad. He's hitting 200.
Yeah, but that's a little deceptive, I would say.
I'm a little concerned. Not gonna lie.
A tad deceptive.
A little concerned. A hair concerned.
Yeah.
You know who I'm not concerned about though? Eli Willits.
Yeah, he's good.
Call him up. Fuck it.
Might as well. Shit.
He would bat 180 in the big leagues right now.
Well, Gates, probably higher than Ethan Holiday.
Okay. Well, not higher Jackson Holiday. Jackson Holiday broke up a no-hitter against Yama Meat the other day, and then we won the game.
No, I said Ethan.
Oh, you talking about Ethan?
I meant Ethan, and then I just wanted to trip your ass.
I don't care about Ethan.
I think you care about him a little bit. He's got your name. He's related to your boy.
He's a Rocky.
Okay. Rowdy, I want your thoughts. I'm going to flip the script here, Rowdy. What are your thoughts on the over-under in this Bears-Vikings game at 43.5? Because you probably know my thoughts of him on the first quarter under. That means I probably like the full game under. Lean that way, at least. What are your thoughts, though, Rowdy? Let me know. Rowdy might be the hottest bettor in the community. The 2 hottest bettors in the community right now. I want to give him some shout-outs here. Rowdy, who's been on Fuego this football season. Give him some fucking credit. He has. And Rizzy Fears, who's now up 40 units.
I think
after
50.
The Cardinals game.
I think 50.
Oh, I thought it was a 40-unit play.
I think it was 40, but we heard there might have been up to 50.
Wow. Was there a sneak 10U on there? Could have been.
That's what we're hearing.
Okay. Rizzy, you're him. W play. Hey, look. A win's a win. That shit hit. He's been talking about that for 3 months. You got tip cap there. Great play from Rizzy Fears. Should the play have won? Probably not. Did it? Hell yeah. Is Rizzy Fears rich? Yup. 40-unit max. Bang. Bang. God, what a crazy game. How about Spencer Rattler hanging around that one a little bit?
Yeah, he didn't look bad at all.
With that O-line, too, they were getting pressure on him every 2 seconds. The guy was out there scrambling. Every throw was on the run. How about Spencer Rattler making a couple plays?
Yeah, I think that offense is going to be, assuming that Olave can stay out of the injury tent 75 different times. Yeah. Offense is not going to be as bad as you think.
I'd love to see them feed Kamara a little bit more in the passing game, but it doesn't seem like that's on the agenda for Kellen Moore. Seems like he's just ground and pound.
I think they gradually will.
Okay. Rizzy Fears on a generational run. I will tip cap at a fucking boy. Rizzy Fears. At a fucking boy. And Rowdy as well. Stay hot, my man. Those videos, they make me smile every time. They make me so happy. Keep making those videos, Rowdy, and keep fucking cashing, my man. You're him. You're him. All right, swing it around for me, Gootsy. First 5 minus a half for the Mariners here. I think it's a late night game.
Yep.
Yeah, 9:40. There's some late baseball
later.
tonight. Hell yeah. Love that. Love that for baseball. Couple late night games tonight. And look, every time I bet Michaelis, tomato, it goes our way more often than not. Knock on wood. It does. Today we're fading him. And we're back in Woo. Woo's been okay of late. He's been, better than he was, a couple weeks ago when he was probably pitching through an injury. He's been okay. But he's got an interesting square up on Prize Picks we're going to talk about in a moment that looks like a pretty good looking more than. I'm seeing the juice on this under catch some steam here from minus 105 to minus 110 for the under 7.5 in this game. So I'm not saying it's going to be, a high scoring fair. This is Seattle we're talking about here. It's hard for, runs to come by in that stadium. It's a pitcher's park and the total is moving down. But I don't know if St. Louis scores in this game, if I'm being honest here. I think the Mariners get a couple early off of Michaelis, who's got that 2.5 earned runs allowed square on Prize Picks that looks pretty fucking red. He's actually been really good of late. We haven't been fading him much the last 2 or 3 weeks. He's been solid, Miles Michaelis. Not today. Today he gives up 2 or 3, and I really like the Woo less than 1.5, not 2.5. Less than 1.5 earned runs allowed on Prize Picks, which on the books is also juicy to the under minus 120. So, Sonny Dutchie, need a B-Day 2-piece for tonight. We got you, my man, W's. I really like the Mariners early in this one, though. I don't want to be involved in the full game. And look, they're minus 220 on the ML. So the only playable way here really is to take the Mariners early through 5 to be up 1. We're not asking for the worlds. And like I said, I think Michaelis gives up a couple. Woo pitches great, knock on wood. I don't think it's going to be a 20-run affair, but I think Seattle hangs and puts up a couple early. And I don't know if the Cardinals score in this one, folks. Give me the first 5 minus a half for the Mariners. I think we get a Woo gem in this one against the Cardinals, who are dead.
The Woo gem. I feel like
Woo gem.
Both these pitchers in this game are just always in the card. Somehow, some way.
Yep. Yeah, it's honestly weird at this point. You're not wrong.
It's actually incredible.
Yeah, it's weird. It's done us pretty well. If it didn't, I'd probably stop by now.
Yeah, it has.
Right? So let's keep riding that hot hand and keep betting on these 2 pitchers. Although I will say Woo has cost me some coins in his last couple. It's been more cashing on Mr. Michaelis. So maybe that's a good thing. Maybe we're due to cash on Woo. Somebody put that on a shirt. That rhymed.
Due to cash on Woo.
Yep, let's cash on Woo. All right, swinging around. We got one more Jovan straight bet here, I believe, and his 2028 World Series champions, the Athletics.
Yep, going up against the 2025 Cy Young runner-up, which, what was it, a week and a half ago? This game feels very similar to that when Scooball went over to Sacramento and said you're going to lose that game. And what do you know? He gave up that crazy grand slam, and the A's ended up winning that game. But this one feels somewhat similar, especially because you have the trademark Garrett Crochet bounce back start that it seems like everybody's already penciled in after a pretty shitty outing against the Guardians team, where I was shocked to see them do any damage against Crochet with how bad they've been against lefties. But the A's team has been much better. Obviously, the hotter offense as of late. The Red Sox offense has looked, relatively lost at the plate in some of these series as of the last couple of weeks. But the D-back series was even more confusing, even though they ended it on a little bit of a higher note yesterday. But they're staying on this little West Coast road trip. Luis Morales on the mound, who has decent stuff. I don't think he's going to absolutely shove against them. I think this can be a game that barely sneaks under. I think you'll see some runs, but I do think the A's are going to get to Crochet. It's kind of like their specialty now. It's just hitting up these lefty aces or lefty, hard throwing guys with all of the righties in the lineup that are hitting the ball really, really well right now. Obviously, starting with Bangaliers, who I swear goes yard every other day. It's actually incredible. But even with some of the lefties right now, Garrett Crochet sneakily has been giving up more damage. And that's not very much because you're splitting hairs when you're talking about Crochet. But even to the left side of the plate, that he was just Superman against for so long. So guys like Nick Kurtz, I don't think are even dead either. And I think in this stadium, of course, the power is going to be helped a little bit, and you're going to see a little bit of a boost there. But I think he gives up a couple shots, and I think that bounce back start. Maybe you get it with the strikeouts. I don't think you're getting it with the runs. I don't think he's giving up 6, but I think he's going to have not the greatest or smoothest of starts against this A's team. And I think they keep it close at the very least in a game like this. I think you could use the run. Late game bullshit could happen, but I think they win this game, to be honest with you.
Okay. I mean, the numbers have been good for Morales, sure, but I mean, I feel like the Red Sox here opening up minus 170 in the spot probably tells you everything you need to know about how this game plays out. Should be -2.
Yeah, probably should be.
Should be -2, in my opinion. I don't care if they're on the road. A's have been struggling. Sox are in a playoff spot. God, they're sneak 79 and 65. Good for them. Good for them. But not playing their best ball of late. Let's hope that continues tonight. Okay?
Yeah. It's a weird. It's also like this weird. I have a feeling this series is going to be odd. Not just because like the Red Sox have not been playing great past like 2 weeks, I guess, but this is the last series that they're out on the West Coast before coming back. I don't know if the series is at home or in New York, but it's right before Red Sox Yankees. So this whole series is kind of circled as just a potential flat spot for them for me.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, what the heck do they have to get up for across the country against the Easley A's?
They've got a playoff race to get up for, but that's a huge series coming up this weekend.
When you're playing a team that's as bad as the A's, an organization as bad as the A's, and a team that has no chance to win a championship in the next 9 or 10 years, what do you have to get up for in that game? Come on.
Yeah, it's fair.
Come on. All right. Sonny Dutchie, do you want a 2-piece on Prize Picks or do you want a straight bet 2-piece parlay? What are you looking for over there on the birthday? Happy birthday too, my man. Hell yeah. All right, Prize Pick Squares time. Had to pivot here, guys. I had Slade Sassoni less than hits allowed on the boards, and it got too juicy to the under. Would have never thought I'd say that. So instead of pivoting to another square or forcing an NFL play, like I felt like I did with the Javonte Williams square on the NFL opener, I'm going to stick to baseball and the squares that have been hitting this entire fucking season and take Slade Sassoni more than fantasy score. He's got some crazy squares up there. Like I mentioned, the hits allowed situation, which is crazy to hear that squares off the boards. You've got his pitching out square at 17.5. Not a demon, a normal square for Slade, a guy who has been terrible. Terrible. Really bad. Bad pitcher. And he's got a 17.5 pitching out square. That is absurd. Absurd. And he's probably going to shove. So I'm seeing a quality start. I think he goes less than his earned runs. I think he, strikeouts I'm, iffy on. But I think the hits allowed goes less than. And I think he goes 6 strong, hoping for a quality start here. And if he can get that quality start, feel really good about his more than fantasy score. And again, guys, it's 24.5. It's not 40.5 or 41.5 like Garrett Crochet. We're not asking for the world here. And the game, the total's dropping from 8 to 7.5. I think we do get a relatively low scoring affair in this one. Nothing crazy. Give me Slade to go out there and shove and get us 25 fantasy points. Okay? And then we've got Brian Wu, my favorite square today. Mr. Brian Wu. Pretty green chart. Now, to be fair, it's not like he's been terrible of late. He's actually been pretty solid. And this is at 1.5, not 2.5. So it makes the chart look a little bit more green, AKA it looks a little bit more free to take the more than, AKA we're fading that narrative and we're taking the less than because Wu's going to go out there and pitch a shutout in this game. We know he's, prone to walk a guy or two. We know he's not as efficient with his pitches as some of the other guys on this team, like Kirby, some guys who like to fill the zone up, Logan Gilbert. Wu's known to walk a guy or two. Would not be shocked if he gets pulled from this game, after 5 or 5.5, which might be a good thing for that less than earned runs allowed. No need to keep him out there for 100 plus pitches at this point. Keep him fresh for a potential postseason run here. And Wu has been sneaky, good this season. Now he's been hurt. He's missed some games. He's had a couple bad starts, kind of like Mackenzie Gore, where a couple of those bad starts will leave a bad, memory in your head about Wu. But at the end of the day, he's got a 3 ERA and he's still one of the better young arms in the game, pitching in a pitcher's park. So I think he goes out there and absolutely shoves in this game. I think he keeps the Cardinals, knock on wood, off the score sheet and pitches a shutout. Maybe he doesn't go 7, Maybe he only goes 5.5, but again, that might be a good thing. You don't want a guy in there too long. Next thing you know, he's giving up a sneak solo home run to go more than this in the 7th inning. No, short and sweet start, right? Quality over quantity here, and just have him go out there and shove for 5.5, 6 strong against this Cardinals team that sure they've won 4 of their last 5, but could be a good time to fade. I'm not seeing this team making a playoff run here. Season's almost done, and I think Mikolas, to be honest with you, I think he gets mucked up today, but that's a side note. Give me Brian Wu, less than 1.5 run runs allowed, and give me the Mariners first 5 -0.5.
Sure. Very in on that. Very in.
What are you cooking up over there?
I'll take you to the NFL game real quick. I think we've talked
Sure.
about this in a couple different streams to this point, but sticking to it. DeAndre Swift receiving yards. We all know how much the Vikings love the blitz in that scheme, and despite, every single Vikings fan, every time I bring the square up, whether in sweats or anything, you're like, oh, we're not going to blitz that much comparatively. But you got to remember, this is also a new quarterback situation where you're going on the road. You have to make something shake realistically, and you want to get pressure on Caleb Williams, and you want to get pressure especially against him in that scheme, just as you did when Ben Johnson was with the Lions. Hence why you look back at those Lions game and try and check out how many times there were dump downs to Gibbs or Montgomery in both of those games last year. I think you're going to do a little bit of the same here, and I especially think it's going to be tough for these Bears wide receivers down the field, especially when that pressure is being brought. So I think not only is there going to be a dump down option when pressure is tough, but I also think there's going to be a design play or two to get DeAndre Swift out in space. So I think his receiving yards been bumped up a yard or two. I think he's going to have a Tony Pollard-esque performance, hopefully. But then Nick Lodolo, this is where I'll Reds. Somebody said they were shocked they didn't get Reds backing today.
Yep.
I'll give you this, because guess who's coming out of Coors? The fucking Padres. And guess who, outside of just the last 2 games in Coors, whose bats have been god-awful as of late, and especially when they've been at home, have been really bad as of late? The Padres. And you know what? They have some lefties in the lineup now, too. I don't know how many of them you're going to see against Lodolo. Strikeout stuff really wasn't there against righties. That hasn't really changed all that much, but his overall numbers have been fantastic against righties. Like they're hitting 210 compared to like just under 300 lefties are hitting against him. And he's also been nails on the road. He's got like a 2.5 ERA on the road, which is to be expected for like a guy who is playing Great American Ballpark to have better road splits. But if you look at all the rest of the Reds pitchers, there's not that stark of a difference. But he's been a little iffy as of late. He has some tougher matchups than he does today. This feels like a good buy low spot for him after that, getting the Padres offense and what I think should be a snoozer for a couple different reasons.
Okay. Here's your Reds backing right there. Lodolo to go out there and shove.
Yep.
Love that. Seen some Zacchaeus talk in the chat. You guys backing Zacchaeus tonight?
Yeah, the whole world is. I hope that pans out for him.
Oh, because he had a good catch in the preseason?
I guess. I don't know. There's been Zacchaeus smoke. I don't like fully disagree with it, but they're acting like it's a secret. We know he's there.
Commander's legend?
Yeah.
Zacchaeus? Sure. All right. Whole world's backing Swift also, get the napkin says. Huh. Really?
Show me.
Yeah, I haven't seen a ton of Swift talk, but good to see he's getting bumped up on his receiving yards as well. Hopefully a couple dinks, maybe a few dunks for Mr. DeAndre Swift. Okay.
Will be goated.
Okay. All right. Sonny Dutchie wants a 2-piece on the books, Jovan. So I say we just put together our favorite straight bet each and give him that so he can cash a little birthday 2-piece. W Pickett Pro as well. W Goots, as always, killing it behind the scenes. Jovan, what is your favorite straight bet of the day today, my man? I don't care what sport it is. It could be cricket.
Honestly, it's probably your Nats, unfortunately.
Wow. That is unfortunate, yes.
Yep.
That is unfortunate. Okay. Nats team total over. Pretty sure you can parlay that, huh?
Should be able to.
I think you should be able to parlay a team total. Depends on what kind of books you're playing on. But, all right, I'd say you go that and you go Guardians first 5 money line. 2-piece. Guardians first 5 money line. Nats team total over. Sonny Dutchie for the birthday 2-piece. Okay. W Sonny, appreciate the support, my man. Let me know if you got that one locked in. We'll go Guardians first 5 on the money line. And we'll go Nats team total over 3.5. If you would have told me I'd be saying that on BTL Monday when we got football on tonight, I'd probably laugh in your face. Could not be happier about it, though.
Yeah, that one's on me.
Not be happier about it.
That one's on me.
Love it. Yeah, feel free to get involved, Big Cheesy. Sure. Dead Larry Bird said, any thoughts on Reds? Assuming if you're taking Lodolo, you like them today, right?
I like them. I probably
Okay.
more so just like the under. But
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, they've been dog shit at home in all these spots. And the second they go on the road, especially against a big team, they, I guess, remember how to hit. And then they come through in bigger spots with situational hitting, and the bullpen magically keeps it together, and Ellie doesn't make errors. So if there's any spot for it, maybe it's a little obvious with Padres coming out of course, but I'm with it.
Okay. We got a couple subbies coming in here, folks. Stick with us. We got Raekwon coming in hot, resubbing as well for 6 months. Attaboy, Raekwon. Appreciate you, GOAT. We got Sonny Dutchy coming in. Team player, Sonny Dutchy. You just don't see attitudes like this very often, folks. Team player, Sonny Dutchy, on his birthday. Giving out a subby to someone else. That's what I'm fucking talking about. That's lunch pail right there, Sonny Dutchy. Lunch pail mentality. Love that. Love that. Big Cheesy coming in, dropping a 5-unit sub whale as well. W Big Cheesy. Appreciate you, my man. 5 subbies. Goated. A lot of subbies coming in today. A lot of subbies. We'll see how many we get on Surge. Probably not as many, but hopefully close. Hopefully close. Peep the Chrismat earn run square. Hoffy, I am so in, my man. I'm so down to take that more than. I was peeping it. I think you brought it up earlier in the chat. I see it. I'm looking at the odds right now as well in the books. Minus 120 to the over. Nabel, Chrismat against the Giants. I'm in. Jovan, any thoughts on Nabel Chrismat and who the fuck that is and how he pitches today?
It's Nabil, and he's a Padres legend.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Goots.
It's just anytime. Yeah, my only thought through this, Krabs, which doesn't even have to do with that. It's more so, I guess, the game. Anytime there's a very obvious looking Logan Webb spot, especially at home, and you hear it a couple times on Surge, we'll see if we do. Cake. Auto cake. I don't know if there's anybody that has cost the surgical stream and I guess Twitter PODs more than Logan Webb in an obvious spot this year. So if we start hearing that, you know where my head's at.
I'll be honest. I've been fading the guy who goes on Surge stream and just pitches Logan Webb every time. I've been fading the fantasy scorer, and I've lost the last 2 times.
Yeah, he's put together some good starts because now he's starting to buy in, and that's when nobody other than, I guess, the Giants fan wants to bet on him.
Yep.
When you're in a spot like this.
Shout out Gav. I think Gav is 2-0 in his last his last 2 Logan Webb sell jobs. Yeah.
There you go. All right. Trent says he's not accepting any Logan Webb sell jobs.
Trent, dude, what is the auto tail you cashed in earlier? I'm very curious. Very curious.
Yeah, you just forgot about that?
Who knows? Who knows with him? Okay. Let's move. Let's groove. Got a lot of people betting on the Reds today. Interesting.
Reds.
Interesting. All right. Do your Reds still have a chance? Do they still have a pulse? Are they on life support?
Dude, I'm getting literally double-edged in the playoff race right now. The Reds and the Rays are both exactly 4 games back. Literally edged. It's unbelievable edging. They refuse to die, the both of them.
Okay. Keep going. Keep going.
No, that's where I was. But this is a huge series right here, both for, I guess, the Reds, more importantly for them, because they got to go beat the Padres, and then their schedule eases up a little bit. The Mets are playing the Phillies right now, so hopefully, I don't know if they will, but would be great if the Phillies took care of business and the rest of the teams around that area.
That would be nice.
Would be great.
The auto tail play is Sun plus 14.5. He needs to see a picket slip on the feet. Trent is saying, where are we going with this? Why are you making me bet the W, bro? On a Monday night. And what does he know? All right. Yeah, squad rides could be back. Wager 317. 3 in a row. Let's stay hot. We'll get to our craft sesh here in a moment.
Yeah, sorry. Audio went out. I didn't hear what you were saying there, but
you're good.
Trent, one player. One player. Name
also need to see a pic of you watching the game. Trent, I'll be honest, I expected something funnier and better from you.
One
Trent,
play.
you got a problem supporting a women's league here? You got a problem supporting the W? Why is that funny, Trent? I
And he's
enjoy watching
Googling
the
players.
W. I enjoy watching the W. I'll happily tail the dog tonight in the Connecticut Sun, who moved from plus 11.5 to plus 14.5. Does Trent have a problem with the W? Might need to unpack that one. Interesting.
But
All right. Trent, I will tail it, my man. If this is what's going to make your day better after last night's quail shed, I'm happy to take care of that. I will lock in the W play and I'll post it on Feet. Okay. Dubs. Yeah, Trent, what do you have more of a problem with, the WNBA or the Ravens?
the W or Goots?
Okay. All right, boys. Why don't we go ahead and lock in and craft up a squad ride W for today? Jovan carried the weight this weekend. You guys fucking did great voting in the polls on X. And we've hit 3 squad rides in a row. Knock on wood. Let's stay hot. Let's lock in. Let's cash another one of these puppies one at a time. Okay? Goots, if you're local, if you have not sprinted away or slammed your laptop or broken it in half after all the Ravens jokes, do me a favor. Run that shit. I'm trying to see that train. Jobs. All right, boys. Let's lock in. Let's stay hot. We got to keep getting better and keep cashing squad rides and get that overall yearly record up. All right, Jovan, I asked you already today. I said, what's your favorite play? You said it's a Nats team total over. Are we about to do this shit, man?
Nothing better than sweating Nats bats during Monday Night Football.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I agree.
But I see that comment from Richie, and he was begging for it last time. And it was Ma. I think we might have to also put the A's in here.
Okay. As long as we're not putting the Bears in here, respectfully. Not saying it's not hitting.
I figured I lost that battle, which I'm fine with. But
not saying it's not hitting.
The other two I'm in on, probably more.
Okay. We'll put both in. All right. We should put the Connecticut Sun on here to troll Trent, and it'll probably win the squad ride and then win the game. That'd be funny. But again, I care more about winning than making jokes.
Yep.
Unlike somebody else who already cashed out their parlay last night before the game even ended, I care more about giving you guys winners.
You think we should text Daniel for the green graphic of whatever the squad ride is early?
No, because remember, that would be the dumbest thing you could ever do. So no.
Yeah.
I mean, Daniel sent me a text of Trent. Trent texted Daniel this morning, told him, fuck you. Like it's Daniel's fault.
No way we're being mean to Daniel.
Nah. When you asked him for the graphic.
That's where I'm putting foot down here, boys.
When you asked him for the green graphic.
You hit him up and said, buddy, give me the fucking graphic now. Daniel's, it's who knows what time it is and where the fuck he is. It's probably the middle of the night. He's responding back to you, giving you what you want, and then you're telling him to fuck himself?
Yep, 11:50 a.m. this morning. Fuck you, man.
Nah.
The nicest guy I've ever met, Daniel.
Nah.
Never said a bad peep about anybody. That is bogus.
Nah.
Bogus. That's a Whip Babcock me guy move there from Trent.
Yeah, Daniel needs to send back his fucking Fugazis and all of that shit red immediately now.
Man. All right, what plays am I putting in from mine over here? You like that first quarter under?
I do like first quarter under. I'm in on that.
Put that in. What about the Guardians first 5 money line?
I'm down for that too. I like your plays.
Right.
I don't really have too much of a preference, to be honest with you.
Cool. Let's go with those 4 plays. 4 plays, 4 winners, 2-minute poll if possible, Goots. Might be too late. That's okay. 4 plays, 4 winners. Nats team total over 3.5. The Athletics plus 1.5. We've got the Vikings Bears first quarter under 7.5. And we've got the Guardians first 5 money line. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Yeah. Get involved.
I guess that's not that, but did you see Trent's Instagram stories mid-game yesterday?
No, remind me.
Oh, take a look, Krabs. You should put some eyes on it because there are people chirping the surge, and he was responding back with the score that I think said 40-25 at the time. I mean, it's just, I don't even have words for that.
Again, I don't feel bad.
No. It almost like it there's not many things that make losing our own unit on the Ravens worth it. That comes pretty close. Seeing him
I don't feel
earn
bad.
every bit of that.
Yeah, Trent might still be frozen in his stool, sitting at his bar in his apartment. Cannot confirm or deny. Send a mean text to Daniel, man. Get the fuck out of here, Trent. Sending back the score of a game still going on right now to fucking trolls in your DMs. What is this, your first ever bet?
I texted him. I asked him if he's doing surge or is he still off this baby shit. No answer.
He's doing surge, I guess. He was talking about Logan Webb cell jobs.
Typical.
And no, it's
Daniel,
not
we
trying
got
to
your
take
back, brother.
credit for Ravens mid fucking game. The literal message was, I said, so there's going to be no ad if the Bucks and Ravens win, right? No ad. Then he said no. He said Bucks, sure. Bucks,
Wow.
sure. Ravens was all Trent.
Okay. Looks like Chat wants a football play tonight. Don't blame him. Don't blame him. Do not forget about those other plays, though, Chat. Please tail responsibly as always. And you can always tail the other plays.
Yeah, it's kind of soft looking.
I thought we get an attitude play here, but I get it. They want some NFL action. Okay. Chat, W stream today. We appreciate all you goats. All right. We don't have enough time to chirp Trent anymore for being a dick to Daniel. We do have to wrap up because I think he's doing his surge stream today. So do me a favor. Stick around. Happy birthday, Sonny Dutchy. Shout out Rizzy Fears. You're rich. Rowdy Rhymes. Keep killing it, my man. You are on fuego. On a hotter streak than Trent would ever be on. Rowdy, remember that.
Both.
That.
Rizzy Fears.
Right?
What is he? 60 units better than Trent.
Probably more.
Yeah.
Probably more.
I was being
all right,
conservative.
Boys. Yep. Smart.